Hey, Facebook fam, YouTube fam. This is Lunar, and this is Wednesday, September 3rd of 2020. And we are live. It's the last day of the month. And I am sharing the broadcast. So if you know some like-minded people that may be interested in the broadcast, please share this with them as well so that they can participate if they would like. Um, how you guys doing tonight? Hey, welcome. Yes, all is well. Hey, Washika, what's going on with you? How you guys doing tonight? What's going on with you? It's the middle of the week, so it's hump day. What's happening? How's your week going so far? Any news, Sheikah? Anybody got any good news? Anything they need to want to share? Staying focused. Good. That's great. Okay, you got questions about the cooking business. Fire away. Well, Sheikah, you can't tell them how to run their business. Now, you need to quit being messy. That negative energy is not gonna get you what you want. That being forceful and pushy is not what you need to be doing right now. That's not the type of energy you need to be putting out there. You can't tell them how to handle um your stuff. Just know that they're going to do it and be thankful that they are doing it. And stop trying to force your way. Everybody does not have to do what Washika says when Washika says do it. Them ain't your children. You need to cut that out. Seriously. You need to stop. So you guys sharing, liking, sharing the video. I don't know what's going on. Where everybody at? What's very unprofessional? If you but you carry yourself that way, it's not unprofessional. I'm just telling you the truth. Don't tell me what don't do. What you don't need to do is go up there and piss these people off and have an attitude with these people. They trying to help you. They got to help you. Hey Liz. Yeah, they got to serve. So who is your you need to be talking to your attorney. Do you have an attorney? Did they sign? But still, you can't listen. You can't go leave folks, handle them folks like that. You get more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. If you go, even though they don't, you're not hearing what you want to hear, you still need to keep the sugar and honey going on these people and be like, okay, so if it's I've been told this and I've been told that. Is it possible I can speak with a supervisor? Is it possible I can speak with someone besides you that can possibly tell me the correct information? Then you need to call the court and let them know that it has not taken place, and you need your attorney because they should have given you an attorney to do some of this stuff to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do. Make sure that there's follow through and that you're not getting jerked around like you're being done now. And so, if you have not been assigned an attorney, that's a real biggie that should have been addressed a long time ago. That's your attorney is your mouthpiece. Your attorney is the one that is supposed to make things happen and get things done. You shouldn't have to call anybody. The attorney should be doing their job to do what they're supposed to do. That's true. Mm, okay. Um, I'm gonna try and figure some stuff out for you. Um, After the live, um, call me immediately after the live because I have an 8 o'clock meeting. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Call me after the meetings, after the live, immediately after the live. I have an 8 o'clock meeting, so I need you to call me immediately after the live. Okay, guys. So here's what's going on. It's the end of the month. Today is the 30th, and tomorrow is the 1st of October. That means we will have 23 days until the raffle for the two Halo. It's free and donated readings. If you guess a color I'm thinking of, you can get a reading that way. But if you don't want to do the guesswork, you're more than welcome to make a donation. The payment platforms are scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Yeah, Sheikah, you can do that. And also, I prefer if you posted it on the page. and share it to different groups that way, but it's okay. Um, no, that's not my color. Also, guys, remember the raffle takes place October 23rd here live on that Friday at 6:30. So if you haven't purchased some raffle tickets to win one of the Halloween baskets that I'm raffling off, please consider it. You get $100 worth of products that are created by me, Lunar Pheonix. You have his and her body products, black soap, Shateria. Drop your put your inquiry. Shateria Miss Juicy Mouse. Put your inquiry in the comment box. And while she's doing it, remember, guys, I have my coin, so we're also doing yes, no questions as well. $3. We have 23 days left until the drawing. Also, the new fragrance for the month of October is Mango Milk, and it's a calming, relaxing fragrance, and it's very soft. It's not really strong, and I believe you guys would like it. So that is the fragrance for the month of October. Shatera, Miss Juicy Mouse. Whew. What we got going on here, baby? We got the Nine of Swords in reverse. And with that being said, yeah, that's the Nine of Swords in reverse. So it's time to be you're losing patience and you're kind of depressed right now about some things. But I want you to understand that time heals all wounds. Time heals all wounds, all hurts. So with that being said, you also have the devil in reverse as well. And with that, the devil is also in reverse. With that, you need to be trying to seek a spiritual understanding about things, and some things that you are afraid of. There's really no base for it. It's just in your mind, so to speak. And you need to quit dwelling there. You know, the mind, the idle mind is a devil's playground. So if you're wandering and sitting up and thinking about things that could happen or might happen, they're not going to happen. There's something going on within you. It's not a real fear. Also, you have the Four of Cups, and it's also in reverse. With that being said, that's a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And with that being said, you're dwelling on things that shouldn't be. You need to understand that there are some new ambitions coming about, but you don't need to be pushing for it. You need to just kind of flow into the new things that you're trying to do. Flow into something different and something new. So with that being said, we'll go over it again. You need to be patient and try not to get depressed about your situation so much, and stop stressing about it. Time heals all things. You just need to give some things some time. And also you need to be trying to spiritually connect with your higher power, with God, so that you can kind of get your footing a little bit better. And what does that look like? You may be praying, but are you doing micro prayers? Are you laying out and talking and communicating with God? Or are you just on the go, Lord cover me? Or how are you doing that? You need to change that a little bit and be a little bit more intentional about your petitions and your conversations with God, your higher power, however you identify, and understand that right now that is what's needed for you to keep grounded. And some of the things that your imagination is kind of running away with you, so to speak, understand that you don't have to be in that space. You know, you're kind of putting yourself there, and it's not necessary. And then also with this 4 cups, you know, you got some ambitions going on. You need to work on them and work for them, but you don't have to press for it. You know, just flow with, go with the flow and relax a little bit and don't stress so much. I hope that resonates with you. Okay, guys. Washika, you might need to go to the doctor and just get checked out, period, overall. You're under a lot of stress. So, you know, when the last time you had your blood pressure checked, Washika? Okay, ladies. You're welcome, love. Let's go with more colors. If you don't want to use your intuition, you're more than welcome to make a donation and get your reading. That way as well. And we also are still doing the yes, no questions. So with this new moon coming in for October, know that we're curious. Hey, love, put your inquiry in the box. Washika, so you still need to be checked then. When, you know, has it been 6 weeks out? You need to be checked. You need to be keeping up with your health. And then please, before we try for another baby, can you give your body a couple of months to heal, please? Please, ma'am. Yes, Bree, you will. Okay. You just want another reader. Okay. Hey, Gigi. Okay. So do you want just a general Rakiria? Or you have a specific question, love? Cherie, put your inquiry in the comment box, love. I got your donation. I'm gonna need y'all to get some condoms, Washika. I need you to let your body heal. You're gonna make me beat you. So, Rakiria, we have the 9 of Cups here, and Right now, you should be pretty satisfied with some things that are going on in your life. Wishes are coming true. You're experiencing a bit of generosity. Some things are really going your way, so to speak, as well. Also, you got the Wheel of Fortune, and it's in reverse. With that being said, that means that there's some things in your life that have taken a turn for the worse. And it's like it's not your fault. It has nothing to do with you, so to speak. There's some things that are occurring that have happened, that are about to happen, that are sort of unfortunate. I need you to keep your head up and stay positive. Be careful of conversations that you're having with people because you want to keep a good rapport with everyone that you're connected to. So, with that being said, you have the Two of Swords here, and there's a bit of indecision going on with you because you're kind of torn on being able to express yourself or how to express yourself or who to express yourself to. And I want you to understand that at the end of the day, right here, like we talk, you have to understand, you have to let grown folks be grown folks and love them through their hurts and pains, even though we don't want to see that happening for them. You have to understand that it's their choice, and we all go through it, and it's going to be some things that you do or go through that people are going to agree with, but they're still going to love you regardless of what you do and what your decisions are. I'm pulling the Oracle card for you. So you have She Who Rises Up. You have Pearl, She Who Rises Up. And she rises up, and so that's to empower, uplift, and elevate. So when you get up, when you come out of this little dark space that you're probably in right now, because you're probably not feeling really comfortable about some things, when you come out of it, come up with power, be uplifted, and elevate. So yeah, because it's some things that we're working on, and I know why. Some things you're gonna have to not touch, so to speak, because of the situation. You have to understand that the person that we had a discussion about, they care about this person, even though what's going on. So, and they want the situation. So we have to pray them through it and work through it and hope that God's spirit steps in and gives them that turnaround, gives them that heart's desire, because that's what they really want. And the person that that you're having the issues with, they really deserve to be happy, regardless of what we think about whoever they've chosen to be with. It's their choice, and you got to keep living to kind of understand that. But we can have an offline conversation about it. If you want, you can call me later on this evening. I have an 8 o'clock meeting, and I already have Washika calling me immediately after the live. So I'll reach out to you afterwards, or say try about 9:30 to reach out to me, and we can talk about it. And I'll try to put it in perspective for you, so that you're not feeling so out of sorts about it. Okay, let's see. Okay, Cherie, you said general. Okay, Cherie, here we go. You got the Justice card, and it's in reverse. And this speaks to injustice being done, someone being biased, and a lack of perspective, so to speak. And so, with that being said, you need to readjust your perspective on a couple of things that are going on around you. And even though you're being treated unjustly, it's like that you're kind of biased and kind of over the situation, so to speak. So it's like it doesn't matter. You're kind of expecting what's happening to you. So with that being said, you have to let me remind you guys that we create our own reality by what we think and what we put out there. So if you're not willing to fight for it, and if you've already decided, well, this is what it's going to be, that's what it is. And if you haven't go in with the intentions of, okay, they think they're going, this is what's going to happen, but this is really what I want to happen, then that's what you speak. And that's what you manifest. And you don't worry about what it looks like. And you take a deep breath and you just push forward. And so you got the 7 of Wands here. And it talks about you're going to have success against the things that are in opposition to you, but you have to persevere. You have to press through. You have to not give up. And you have to stand your ground, so to speak. And you can't give them what they want, which is for you to give up. You know, that's not what we're about, and that's not what we're going to do. And then you have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So with that being said, the 10 of Pentacles speaks about, and when it shows up in reverse, there's some issues in your family that are coming up or have already come up, and there are some hazards coming up for your family. So at this time, you need to focus on them and be very intentional with your prayers. You need to be covering them to make sure that no hurt or harm befalls them, and that any accidents or whatever are avoided. I know you do. And you having a moment. It's okay. We all have moments. But when we get up from the moments, is what you're going to do after you have this moment. You've had your moment. You're getting up, and I want you to get up with some power. So let me see what the Oracle says. Oh! Hello, Umberto. What's happening? Okay. So, Cherie, you got she who sees, Makita. Observe, perceive, scrutinize. So, those keywords, sit back and observe what's going on. Perceive what's really happening and look at the whole picture of what's going on around you. And scrutinize and pick that picture apart and look at the whole thing. I know, Umberto, I miss you. Where you been? So, Cherie, I need you to go in with fresh eyes and really look at see what's really happening behind the scenes with things that you're dealing with. And so that you can perceive what's really going on and be able to pick it apart and read it for yourself. And then you also have Iris, she who changes. With that, she who changes says transformation, change, enchantment. Okay, it means when you look at the whole picture, so for example, at home, you know, it's you and you may have someone else in the home with you. And when you look at the whole picture, you're not just looking at yourself, you're looking at yourself and everyone connected me. When I look at my whole picture in my life, I'm looking at not just me, but I'm looking at Shelby, my daughter. I'm looking at my other children, even though they're not here. I'm looking at my grandmother, those people that are connected to me, and what I'm doing or how I'm doing, and how does what I do affect each and every person before I make a decision. You know, is this going to be, there's certain things that I do based on Shelby. Can I go and travel over the during the week? No. Can I leave her overnight anywhere? I'm not comfortable doing that. So I try to travel. If I got to go out of town or do home visits or something like that, and it's a distance away from home, I try to do it on a day that she can go with me because I'm not comfortable being too far away from her where I just, one thing to go to work and come back home, but it's another thing to be on the road and something happens and I can't get to her like I want to. So the whole picture is looking at what I'm doing, wherever I'm at, even at work. When I'm at work, I consider myself, my patients, my teammates, everybody involved before I do it. So if I don't do this, how's this going to affect the workflow? But if I do this, how's it going to affect the work? Those types of things. When I go in the morning, I go in with the intentions of doing what I need to do, seeing what is the next step to keep the day going. And then during the day, if something is not the way what I've already seen, then I look at how I'm going to adjust so that it's not about me, but it's about everybody getting their needs met without conflict. So I hope that answers your question. And if not, just reach out to me later. Okay, let me go up here and answer some yes, no questions, and I'll come back. Umberto, you can go ahead and put your question in the comment box. Oh, Lord. Make sure I haven't missed anything. Okay, Bree, will you heal from past pains? Yeah. Bree, it's saying no right now because you have to be willing to do the work and you're going to have to be willing to let certain people go or forgive and move forward. And part of that's part of the healing process. When you get to the point where you're no longer angry with people, then you know that you're on the track to being to your healing. Because you'll have a self-realization and your perspective about things will change, and it won't be, well, they did this to me or they did that or whatever it is. And at that point, it won't really matter because it's more than just you at play. It's more than that person at play. It's other people being affected, and those people come into play as well. And if you remove yourself from the equation, um, you should be able to move forward with your healing. And should you keep the accessory business? Yes, Bree, keep your accessory business. It's a line. Why Sheikah is are you talking about yourself, Sheikah? Talking about if my friend Sheikah pregnant. Probably so, yeah. It's saying yes. Okay, Alberto, you got general. Sheikah, I'm sick of you, girl. Ooh, you like a little rabbit. Okay, Alberto, here we go. We have lovers in the upright position, and that speaks to you being tempted. There's romance in the air, but you need to choose your mate with care. Oh, that kind of rhyme. Yes, so you're being tempted by some people or a person, and I probably know who this is. So there's romance in the air, but you need to choose your next decision of what you're going to do about it with care. Okay, don't just jump headlong in. You need to take the rose-colored glasses off and see things for what they are, and be realistic. Then we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. And so there's some jealousy going on, being demanding, and employment problems. So, Umberto, you've moved to Florida. You're not working anymore, and you're not working because you're used to moving around and working and being busy and, so to speak, becoming an issue. That's a frustration for you because you are a doer. You're not one to like to sit back, even though you may have money to sustain you, so to speak. You really need to find something to do because you don't have anything to do. You're focusing on the wrong stuff, and you're kind of being a little controlling as you are. That's part of your nature. So we need to kind of step back and kind of reassess that. Yeah, I know you. Yes. And so with that being said, we have the Ten of Pentacles in the upright position. So your prosperity is coming up also. And there are family matters coming up and something about some wills. So I don't know if you are working on a final arrangement for yourself, or if you're trying to make sure that your parents' information and things are in order, just because. But those are some things that need to be considered and taken care of, and the family. I know that's why you're in Florida, because you're trying to take care of the family. So we need to find a happy medium for you and the family. And see what we can do, because you sitting around all day in Florida not doing anything, you're about to go batty, which is not a good thing. So call me, set up an appointment so that we can maybe pull these options out that are already in you, and see what we can do to get you get you back on an even keel, so to speak. And so that you can be that, I can see that happy smiling face. Because right now you're really not happy and you're really not at ease. With that being said, I'm gonna pull an oracle for you. So she who divides, Futura. And with that is the future, choice, and judgment. So you need to look to the future. You have choices about what you can do or how you want to do things, and you really need to use your judgment wisely when doing so. And think with your head and not your heart, Umberto. Your head and not your heart. Okay, so hey Dwayne. Uh who is this? Okay, Bree, drop your question, love. You went to a job interview. Yes, you are going to get it. But are you settling? Is that something you want to do? Because I got a feeling that's not really what you want to do. You're going to do it for now. So yes, you're going to get the job, but make sure it's what you want. And if it's not, continue to look for something that you want to do. Okay. So we need a session whenever you get ready. So we got some things that we need to work on and talk about. Bree, where you at? Finances. Okay, I got you. You're more than welcome. So, Bree, we have the Two of Cups in reverse, love. And this is about your current situation. So currently, there's been a misunderstanding. Somebody has broken an agreement with you concerning your money, so to speak. They are not holding up their end of the bargain when it comes to some money that you were in agreement with someone about, and it's not panning out the way that you want it to. So here are your challenges right here, and we have the 10 of Wands. With that being said, the 10 of Wands is someone's being kind of selfish and aggressive, and you've kind of overextended yourself, so to speak, on some things financially, and it's not really comfortable for you. And some people are being kind of aggressive with you concerning some finances. Also, this is how we're going to fix it. You got the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is that fire energy going on with the Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aries individual right here with this Queen of Wands. And with that being said, this Queen of Wands is about your home, your kindnesses. And your popularity. So with that being said, because of your home and how you structured it, you can turn this money thing around. And your home base of who you are. When we talk about home, we're talking about that core. And we've done that exercise for you to know who you are. So because of who you are, you're going to be able to turn this around because of what you believe in, what you stand on, what your principles are, your core values are concerning you. And because you're kind and always helping people and you're well received, this is not going to be something difficult for you to turn around and come out of, because whatever you present to people, people like it, people want it, and people want to purchase it. So you need to invest more time into your accessories, your other businesses, because the money is there. People enjoy spending with you because of your personality. It's a lot of stuff that they don't need it, but because you're selling it, they buy it. Okay. Also, we got the skills that you're going to need to fix it. And this is the Six of Cups in reverse. With that being said, that means you're going to have to stop living so much in the past, and you're going to have to pick up some more coping skills so that you can move forward and not get stuck, because what's kind of holding you back with your finances is you're replaying tapes of stuff that you've done in the past and it didn't pan out. So you kind of backing off of some things that you want to do because of you're afraid of losing. But scared money don't win. So if you're going to make the investment, you're going to have to do it with the intention and saying, this is going to do what it needs to do for me. I've made the investment. I'm going to see a return on my investment. Things are going to grow. Things are going to work out, and things are going to pan out the way I want them to, because you have set the intentions for it to be that. Also, your financial future, you got the 10 of Knives. So with your plans, Okay, there's some difficulties with these plans, but things can only improve from this point on. It was like you've been still trying to fly by the seat of your plans, and you're not writing out your ideas to the fullest, and you're not writing out your plans to the fullest. You just jot down a few things, or even if you're doing that, it hits your brain, and then you just off you go. You're gonna have to stop doing that. I need you to get your notebook and you need to start writing your ideas down and prioritizing which one of these ideas that you're going to work on first, how you're going to prioritize it, and then move forward with that. Okay. Also, no, Ebony, I'm still talking. You got the 9 of Cups right here, Bree, and this is how to get the money. And with that being said, you get the money because you are giving, okay? So you're generous. Through your generosity, that's what's going to drive the money. Your wishes are going to come true and you're going to be satisfied, but you got to get these plans down pat. You know what's happening. Don't play. So I need you to get it together, Bree, because that's how you're going to get the money. Also, let's see. Let me pull the oracle for you. I know you do. And because you love giving, it's like a pie. You give, and you receive. It's give and take. You give and take. You give and take. When you give out or you do this, guess what? You get it back. Universe, God, whoever works it out so that you are blessed and you receive that back. Whatever you give out, you also end up getting more back than what you gave out. So, with that being said, this is what's coming up, and you're going to have to deal with this. Okay, so she who loved once, blue. Okay, that speaks of being fragile, secret love, and rejection. So, emotionally, right now, you're not in a place where you should be dating or getting overtly emotionally involved with anyone, and you have feelings for someone, but they don't know it. And you are fearing rejection because of these past hurts. I've told you, you need to be concentrating on healing before you embark on something new. And I understand that's your hesitation. So, I know. So, when you get ready to work on you, I know you do, and you see other people or whatever, but when you get ready to see me, you need to come back because you get good results with me. So get ready to do it. I'm still here. And I'm still a phone call away and I don't charge for phone calls. Okay, Ebony. Will your kids be able to go to daycare tomorrow? Ebony? No, but you need to open your mouth. You can't wait till the last minute to ask for assistance for them kids to get to daycare. So you need to get your butt off this live and you need to be calling someone to see if they can help you get those kids to and from daycare tomorrow so you can go to work. Stop sabotaging yourself. Don't lose your job because you haven't gotten those kids to daycare. It's 7:27. And you know that you were scheduled to work, so you need to be reaching out to some people. And stop talking about, well, I don't want to call this one and picking and choosing who you gonna call. Call everybody till you get an answer that you need. I think what you should do, Cherie, that's the prayer line is good, but you need to open that up for your nonprofit so that the kids won't feel singled out and it's a group of people praying. And for a group of people saying, so that they won't feel so targeted, because the most prayer lines that I've dealt with and I've been involved with, it deals with one person opening up and praying for the collective as a whole. Okay? So that's how I would approach it. And now, if you're trying to open up lines of communication, why not say, instead of making it a prayer line for you and your kids to call on a weekly basis, just say create the line for you and the kids to communicate, to have a family talk. Because yeah, your mama, you're their mama, but just like we didn't confide or express everything to our parents, they're not going to want to express everything to you, even though you're very close with your kids. They may not want to open up all that to you right now, Cherie. So look at it from two different perspectives, okay? So Yvette, does Joe love you? Yes, he does. Cherie, when you go to talking about prayer, it's going to open up that they're going to express. You can do it, but you will come out better during a family conversation time. And the prayer line needs to be for your nonprofit. And if you were going to do it anyway, why'd you ask? You know, I think it's a great idea, but you need to look at the perspective of it, and you need to make it something different so that okay, Cherie, well then, if you were gonna do it anyway, I don't even understand why you asked me. I don't, and you kind of coming off kind of funky right now, but if that's how you feel, cool. That's your prayer line, them your kids, and you do it however you want to do it. So, okay, it's 7:32. I've come to my end of my hour, and everybody be blessed. I don't care what's going on, what the situation looks like. Know that all is well. Everyone have a blessed and wonderful evening. I will see you guys Friday. Those of you that have appointments with me tomorrow, I look forward to hearing from you. Cherie, you need to check yourself right now, because I don't know what's going on with you. Whoever you got the issue with, you need to take it up with them. This is not the place for that, and I'm not the one to play with like that. Have a good night.